Tonight, would you recognize the signs of someone experiencing a mental health crisis? Would you know what to do? We answer those questions through a unique event in Duluth.
And TV titans are in Duluth right now as young filmmakers put their projects under the bright lights.
But first, a death near Evelyn is being called suspicious, and authorities remain tight-lipped about what happened.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Baki.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. New details tonight on what St. Louis County authorities are calling a suspicious death investigation.
Authorities have identified the man who died as 47-year-old Frank Gerald Meyer. His body was found at a home in Mackinac yesterday afternoon, which is about 20 miles southeast of Virginia. Investigators are on scene tonight. That's where we find CBS 3's Jenna Wells. Jenna, you've been on scene all afternoon. What can you tell us?
That's right, guys. I'm actually on the 3300 block of Kurt Lane in Mackinac. That's off of Lori Lane and Wilson Road. And that's where, within the last hour, the Minnesota BCA, the St. Louis County Sheriff's Office, were here on the scene. I'm actually standing right where the crime scene tape was. It was right in front of a residence behind me. Investigators tell me that they were in this area all day yesterday and today, but they just left. According to the St. Louis County Sheriff's Office, Myers' body was found just after 1 on Tuesday afternoon after a 911 call for a welfare check. We do know that he was found at the residence on this road where investigators were today, and I'm told that that was Myers' home. Authorities say his death is suspicious, but haven't said exactly how he died. St. Louis County Sheriff Ross Littman says that they have a reason for that.
If they haven't released that, there's good reason why we don't. You know, some of that information or detail might only be known to the person or persons that are responsible. So we just don't want that to be public.
Right now, officials tell me that they are not searching for any suspects. But again, although the scene is clear, this investigation is still ongoing. Anybody with any information is asked to contact the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension tip line. We have that number on our website, cbs3duluth.com.
All right, and Jenna, Mackinac is a pretty rural area. Are there any other homes nearby?
There are just a couple. It is incredibly rural. A lot of it is on farmland or just woods. There is a residence a bit up the road on Lori Lane, and then another one completely on the other side of Lori Lane. But this residence that is behind me, which is near where the investigation was going on, kind of stands alone.
All right, Jenna Wells in Mackinac tonight. Thanks, Jenna.
We're going to switch gears, go to the weather with Dave. Dave, beautiful day. I spent all morning up the North Shore today. It was just a wonderful fall day.
Lucky you, I continue putting snow tires on because the weather is going to change. I've got 2 of the fleet completed here now, so we better get something. But we won't get anything right now. And like Anthony mentioned, today was the grand climax of this nice warm spell. High temps across the region reached into the lower 70s for a lot of towns. Exceptions included Ely, and 68 is still nothing to sneeze at. Well, the changes begin overnight, and once we get into tomorrow, and that picture of Shagwell Lake there in Ely will go from sunny towards cloudy. Should be mostly cloudy as the kids get out to the buses in the morning. 30% chance of rain creeps in, especially to Minnesota, by about the lunch hour. Then in the afternoon into the evening, 60% chance of rain. Still looking at really good chances for a soaking rain Thursday and Friday. And the chance for a rain and snow mix to still hit us on Saturday and Sunday. The worst does still look to be well off to the west, but we'll get something, and we'll give you the latest theories on what we're going to get coming up after a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Duluth business owners are learning more about the implementation of earned safe and sick time before it goes into effect come January. The controversial ordinance mandates businesses with 5 or more employees pay their employees for time missed due to being sick, having sick children, or maybe going through a domestic situation. Today, the city's compliance officer for ESST met with the West Duluth Business Club. He answered any questions business owners had ahead of the ordinance going into effect. We heard from one of those businesses about how they're preparing.
So it's basically taking our wellness time that we already have available and moving that into the sick and safe time and defining that a little more clearly to our employees so they know what they can take when they're requesting earned sick and safe time, what falls under those categories.
The ordinance goes into effect January 1st.
Yet another Democrat announces they will not be running for Sean Duffy's old seat in Congress. This time, it's his 2018 challenger, Margaret Engebretson. Weeks ago, the Democrat from Balsam Lake told us she was considering another run for Wisconsin's 7th, but today announced this isn't the time for her. On Twitter, Engebretson said in part, quote, regrettably, the time is not good for me personally this go-round, and I've decided it's best for me to sit this one out, no matter how much it pains me to do so. There is still no Democrat in the race. Democratic State Representative Nick Milroy also recently announced he won't run. 3 Republicans, Michael Opala Sr., Jason Church, and State Senator Tom Tiffany are running to replace Duffy.
President Trump will be in Minneapolis tomorrow for a Keep America Great campaign at the Target Center. Vice President Mike Pence will also be here for a Minneapolis area visit and will make a stop by the president's rally. Before then, Pence will tour Safety Signs, that's a business in Lakeville. Pence will start his visit by meeting with Minneapolis police officers when he lands at the airport. That's an attempt to capitalize on unhappiness by some in the police union over a city policy banning off-duty officers from wearing their uniforms at the Trump rally. Trump narrowly missed winning Minnesota in 2016, and he says he intends to capture it in 2020. We will be live streaming the full campaign rally starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow night on our Facebook page and website, CBS3Duluth.com.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Today, St. Luke's held a ribbon cutting for a new program ensuring everyone gets the care they need. The hospital launched its comprehensive breast program this month. Its goal is to get care for people with a concern quickly and with the right doctors. 1 in 7 women will get breast cancer, and men can also get the disease. St. Luke's doctors say this program is one way to lessen patients' anxiety.
A lot of times patients don't know exactly where to go, how to enter the system, how to get access to the system. And so that is one thing that we want to make sure to provide for patients, so that if you have something that is happening in your breast, you can get answers really quickly and get to the right people really quickly.
Anger Tower here in Duluth will also light up pink tonight in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's a reminder for adults to get mammograms because early detection saves lives.
A section of Highway 53 in International Falls will soon get a multi-million-dollar renovation. The city approved the funding on Monday. The project will update intersections so they can comply with the American with Disabilities Act. Crews will also be replacing storm drains and traffic lights. The total cost of the project is expected to be more than $13 million. According to city officials, the city will pay a little more than $1 million. MnDOT will cover the rest. The project is expected to begin in the summer of 2020 and last through 2021.
After Madeline Island's only fire hall burned down in March, the rebuild process is facing a possible delay. According to LaPointe Town Administrator Lisa Potswald, they did not receive any general contracting bids for construction of the new fire hall. Potswald says they plan to sort through their options and then most likely put the general contracting portion of the project out for bid again. Initially, they hope to have the building in place by the end of this year, but Potswald says that date will likely be later now. Lights, camera, action. After much anticipation, the curtain has opened on the Catalyst Content Festival in downtown Duluth.
Yeah, content creators from across the country have arrived in the Twin Ports and are hoping to get their foot in the door of the television and film industry.
CBS 3's John Cardinelli joins us live from Zeitgeist Cinema, where films were being featured all day. John, how's it going down there?
It's going well, Kristen. All day, shows have been screening here at the Cinema, and they'll be wrapping up shortly. After that, many producers will be able to go to after parties where they can mingle with many industry leaders, such as Netflix and HBO. That is something that many people who are showing up here say is attractive about this event, being able to mingle with industry leaders and form connections that could help launch a career. Those we spoke to also said that workshops will be held all week, designed to give tips and advice on different aspects of the television industry, such as writing, podcasting, and content creation. David Stauffer, who produced content showing at the festival, explains why the workshops at Catalyst are special.
A lot of festivals and a lot of workshops are really focused on one particular type of content, and so the ability to see a lot of up-and-coming content creators in a variety of different genres and formats is something that's really exciting, especially as, you know, the media landscape is really changing.
The festival will run until Sunday, and tonight at 10 we'll hear from 2 local creators who are having their film featured here at the Catalyst Festival.
All right, looking forward to that. John Cardinelli downtown for us tonight, reporting on a little bit of Hollywood in Duluth. Thanks, John. A Duluth boy got a very special ride to school this morning. Henry, a Congdon Park third grader, applied to have the chance to ride in a fire truck and was chosen out of 1,000 applicants. This is all part of Fire Safety Prevention Week here in Duluth. Henry said that he had been waiting for this opportunity since he was in kindergarten, and then he was very excited when he learned he was chosen. While he's been in a fire station and fire truck before, he said riding in one was something he had never done.
I'm going to learn how it moves and that stuff, because I was once in a fire station and I got to be in a fire truck and I got to see what they have in the fire truck and the gear and that stuff, so I almost know everything about it, but I don't know what it's like to ride it.
I want to ride in a fire truck too. Henry's classmates greeted him outside when he arrived, and then they took a tour of the truck as well. Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, we'll tell you the best way to help and respond when someone is experiencing a mental health crisis.
High temp today, 72 degrees, only 4 degrees shy of the record 76 from 1960. Will this be the last time we see 70s in 2019? There's a chance it will be, because cooler temperatures are coming, clouds are going up, rain chances begin the next couple of days, and snow showers could finish the week. We'll take a look at the timeline coming up after our break.
CBS 3 News is brought to you by Spirit Mountain.
Everything is on sale during the Columbus Day sale at Home Furniture. Every living room, dining room, and bedroom. And you can finance it free for 6 years. Plus free shipping. 6 days of no interest financing for 6 years. Home's Columbus Day sale.
It's chicken and waffles basket time at DQ.
It's a great night. Chicken strips.
Belgian waffles.
Syrup.
Fries.
Savory.
Sweet.
My lady.
My man.
Your daughter.
Our daughter.
Hi.
Oh, I love our daughter.
Are you guys gonna eat?
How did we get so lucky?
I don't know.
DQ. Happy tastes good.
When one door closes, another opens. Open the door to memories ready to be unpacked. Kick off the next great adventure. Open the door to new possibilities. Superior Choice Credit Union. This is our currency.
Hurry into Fleet Farm Toyland starting Saturday, October 12th to find the biggest selection of toys and the best deals around. We've loaded the shelves with thousands of toys at unbeatable prices. Find something for the kid who's big into trucks, big into games, big into building. Doors open at 6 a.m. Saturday with incredible all-day doorbuster deals Saturday through Monday. Plus, the first 150 customers on Saturday will get a free exclusive Melissa and Doug puzzle. Toys are so big at Fleet Farm, if we don't have it, you won't want to give it. Fleet Farm. Toys are big here.
Continental Ski and Bike's annual yard sale is here again, October 12th through the 13th. Get the best deals of the year on new and used Alpine and Nordic gear. Outfit your next adventure with Continental Ski and Bike at the yard sale, October 12th through the 13th.
DBS, your all things basement company. Does your home have uneven or sloping floors? How about cracked drywall, stair-stepping cracks, or bowed basement walls? You may have a problem with your foundation. Call the specialists at DBS. They thoroughly inspect your property and provide a permanent solution to your foundation problem. We offer a fully transferable warranty, unmatched in our area. Contact DBS, your all things basement company, for a free, no obligation estimate. Call or visit us online. DBS, helping your family have a healthy, safe, and comfortable home.
Home Furniture is proud to present the Stickley Fall Event. For a limited time, enjoy 35% savings on America's premium solid wood furniture and fine upholstery from Stickley. Own a piece of exquisitely crafted history. The Stickley Fall Event at Home Furniture.
It's Survivor.
This is going to be great.
Mission Impossible.
Going into the other camp is more than difficult.
New Survivor, CBS tonight.
Thursday. Does Christie's new boss seem a little crazy? Maybe they could talk things out. Unlikely. Then, something big's going on.
Tell us!
It's a new hit comedy critics call fresh and funny.
Now we're talking.
A new Carol's second act after a new mom, CBS Thursday.
CBS 3 Weather is brought to you by Lulich Implement.
Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, Gail Alms up in Hibbing had a great idea today. Use the available sunshine to take some nice autumn portraits of her pups. These two dogs are brother and sister, I guess. Yeah, they turned out pretty good. Pumpkins and puppies. Beautiful weather for doing so. Good thing she got it in today because tomorrow the weather is a-changing. It's going to be cloudier and gloomier and perhaps even rainier. And by the weekend, maybe even snowier. We'll talk about the latest theories coming up in just a little bit. But first, we do eye up what the latest theories are to the west of us, where from Bemidji through the Dakotas, we have a winter storm watch in blue and a winter storm warning in the purple there. Still looks like we're just going to have it on the gentler side here in our neck of the woods. We still may get a trace to 2 inches trying to stick, but it won't be as bad as it will be further to the west. Keep our fingers crossed and it stays that way, because I'm frankly, even though I've got 2 cars with the snow tires on now in the last 2 days, still not ready to get into that groove, but it is bound to come eventually, huh? Right now at the airport, it's still beautiful, 69 degrees, but clouds on the increase as the higher pressure with the sunshine goes away and that low from the west that's packing the rain and snow is coming to town. Wind right now is south 14 miles per hour. Relative humidity low at 38%, but that'll go up tomorrow. Relative pressure, barometric pressure, 29.89. Odds are that number goes down tomorrow as that low really starts to feel things out here in our area. So one last day with the warm temperature. 70 International Falls right now. 66 towards Hibbing, a little warmer towards Grand Rapids. 68 Moose Lake and 67 in Superior. Low 60s for Silver Bay, mid 60s for Hayward, upper 60s in Ashland, not cooler by the lake there, and 64 to 67 in the Upper Peninsula. Tomorrow, maybe Wisconsin and Michigan could still get into the 60s, but it'll fall into the 50s in Minnesota and perhaps only the 30s by Saturday, hence the chance for the snow. So our high pressure system here, it is going to go away. There's the low already in the Dakotas set to come in with a rain chance by tomorrow. And the rain portion will last Thursday and Friday, and it may be a bit of a soaker. Over 2 days, we're looking at about a ½ inch to even 1.5 inches around our region. Looks like International Falls may be the wettest of our communities. And then, of course, once the rain chance ends with the warm front, the cold front comes to call, and our snow chances here. Slushy stuff probably Saturday and Sunday with a trace to 2 inches possible to stick here in our neck of the woods. Forecast tonight in Minnesota, increasing clouds with low temps about 45 to 50, maybe warmer by the lake. Wisconsin, Michigan, about 50 degrees inland, maybe as warm as 57 towards the Bayfield Peninsula. That'll be an anomaly of warmer temperatures, but clouds increasing there as well. And then for tomorrow, 50% rain chance for Wisconsin and Michigan, probably in the afternoon, 60 to 65. Minnesota high temps about 55 to 60, 60% chance of rain in that part of our country. And now here's the extended forecast. From the rain chances Thursday and Friday, we go to the rain-snow mix chances Saturday and Sunday. High temps near 40. Overnight low temps cool enough to support that snow. Again, third time around, I think in our area we'll get a trace to 2 inches. That's not so bad, but since it'll be our first dance with the snow this year, we may have to remember how to do our driving. And there will be important things going on this weekend. So, folks, take it easy. And if you're going farther west than Bemidji, really watch out.
Yeah, plan ahead, just to be safe.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Dave. We may have heard of first aid and CPR training, but today community members learned a new skill, mental health first aid.
CBS3's Emma Quinn explains how organizers hope it will make a difference in the community.
Just like CPR can save someone's life during a heart attack, mental health first aid can ease a person's anxiety during a panic attack.
Know that mental illness is just like any other illness, diabetes, cancer, and there's hope.
Northland's Healthy Minds hosted a class teaching the signs of someone going through a mental health or substance abuse crisis. Stephen Sinclair says it opened his eyes to the issue.
I don't think I knew nearly as in-depth what those could be and what they entail, what people who have those anxiety disorders go through.
Sinclair works with kids. He says overcoming the mental health stigma can start at an early age.
I would really like to see, especially with the youth that I work with, I want them to understand that it's okay to have mental health issues that they can bring up to other people and get help for.
The class also taught how to help someone in a mental health crisis. Organizers say it's all about keeping the conversation going.
The people who have come to the class are real open to learning, and that would be what I'm hoping they will then share what they've learned to educate the public, because that's a big part of this. And they're
Northland Healthy Minds is a collaboration of 50 businesses in the Duluth Superior area working toward eliminating the stigma around mental illness.
Teaching kids a healthy way to process their feelings starts at a young age. As part of Mental Illness Awareness Week, the Northland Healthy Minds Coalition held story time at several area libraries. The books introduce the ideas of social and emotional health in children. It gives kids the words they need to describe what they're feeling and learn how to cope with what they're feeling.
It really is a part of growing up and forming healthy relationships and having positive play and positive school activity. So just, feelings are just a part of a kid's everyday life.
Parents could also receive a free copy of the book Happy Sad Today. It has a guide for parents on how to talk about tough issues with their kids.
Kelly joins us now for a look at what's coming up in sports.
Yes, it was a big weekend for UMD women's hockey this past weekend, but they get set for an even bigger weekend coming up. Next, I chatted with sophomore Gabby Hughes.
Star Trek Enterprise.
Find heroes and icons only on My 9.
CBS3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Toyota, home of the largest selection of SUVs in the Northland. Visit KohlerToyota.com for 50th anniversary specials.
Do you know what the U of M does for you? From wastewater to surface water, and Minnetonka to Superior. Discover how the University of Minnesota is protecting our state's most precious resource.
There's a better way to buy propane. Stable pricing from your local provider, Superior Fuel. Gain greater peace of mind and save with our 1, 2, or 3-year programs. Saving you money. It's just the neighborly thing to do.
Anderson Furniture Duluth is closing its doors for good. Everything must go during their store closing sale. Prices are slashed up to 70% store-wide. It's our final sale, so hurry in and save, because everything will go. Anderson Furniture Duluth. When it's gone, it's gone.
When the wild calls, the Kubota RTV X1140 was built to answer. With a proven diesel engine, heavy-duty suspension, and traction that grips like a mountain lion, it's everything you need off-road. Engineered around a roomy 4-seat cab that converts into an extra-long cargo bed, so you can prep for a trophy hunt and haul it home effortlessly.
No one serves you better than Lula Chip.
Gear up for the ice fishing season at Black Bear Casino Resort during the Ice winning promotion. Saturdays in October from 6 to 9 p.m. 3 drawings each hour will bank the winner up to $1,000 in cold hard cash. After the cash prizes are awarded, all winners are eligible for the weekly grand prize. Prizes include a fishing gear package, Can-Am Outlander ATV, Polaris Sportsman Touring ATV, or a Polaris Ranger. Over $60,000 in cash and prizes. Visit BlackBearCasinoResort.com for more information. Make the Bear your place.
Best part about football? The highlights. So Dish gives you NFL Red Zone, no extra charge. That's every touchdown from every game Sunday afternoons. Because we know if you miss that action, you miss all this action. And that would be an awful shame.
Dish with NFL Red Zone at no extra charge. Tuned in to you.
Hey, Aaron and Todd, what do you guys do on the bye week?
Buy a pizza, buy some wings, buy a pizzone, buy your own.
Call Pizza Hut now. Get 2 or more of your favorites from the 5 and Up lineup, starting at just $5 each. You can't have football without the Hut.
At Wittes Trailer Sales, customer experience and satisfaction is our top priority. Located in Esco, Minnesota, we stock a full lineup of enclosed trailers, snowmobile trailers, and cargo trailers from brands such as Aluma, Look, Pace, and more. While you're here, shop the largest selection of Mahindra tractors in the area. Our skilled parts and service team is here to tackle all your repair needs. Wittes Trailer Sales in Esco, where customers become friends.
Now, CBS3 Sports with Kelly Hinson.
This past weekend, the UMD women's hockey team made a huge statement, shutting out number 3 ranked Clarkson on Saturday afternoon. Sophomore Gabby Hughes had 2 of the team's 4 goals on the weekend. I caught up with the forward about how strong this team looks and how the best is yet to come. first question, how good did it feel to get a goal on your birthday?
Good. It was unreal, actually. It was nice to get it out of the way, too, to start the season off.
Let's talk about, you had 2 goals on the weekend. Your line is just doing a lot of work. Can you just talk about how confident you guys are and with the work that you guys put in?
We're just having fun out there. I think after getting a couple practices under the way and then doing pretty well this series, I think going into the next series and the rest of the season, we're just super excited, and we love working together and excited to keep creating more of a bond together.
Yeah, you and Sid just clicked on all levels. How big of an impact did she have this weekend?
A huge impact. She's such an unbelievable player. She controls the game so well, and I think me and Kleiner are doing a good job of reading off of her, and she's getting used to us playing together because me and Kleiner played together last year. So I think as the season goes on, we'll get even more gelled together.
And then Ashton Bell, you know, with that transition, defenseman player of the week. Can you just stress about how big she's been and the work that she's put in?
Unreal. She's to go from playing forward almost your whole life to playing defense and then making Team Canada and as a defense and being captain for them and then coming here and getting 4 points as a defense. I think it's huge and we really need her back there, and she's doing exactly what we're asking of her, and it's great.
How big was the confidence after that Saturday's game, after you guys just looked so strong?
It was good. There's always room for improvement, but going into Monday's practice, I think we had a lot of energy. We were very excited going off of the weekend, and I think if we carry that into this weekend, we'll have a huge win.
How itching are you to get to WCHA play this weekend with MSU Mankato?
We're super excited, especially debuting our gold jerseys. It's all we're thinking about every single day. It's everything we talk about, so it's really exciting to get that started.
How exciting, the gold jerseys you mentioned. How excited are you guys? Those look sweet.
They look awesome. I'm really excited. They're bright. They're going to lighten up the room, so I'm excited to see how they look out there.
You can catch those jerseys when the Bulldogs get going with WCHA action this weekend. The team welcomes in Minnesota State University Mankato for a series starting on Friday. Watch it on FSN on Friday at 3 p.m. Full day of hockey should be fun.
Hockey season.
Yes, it is.
Here.
Rabbit season.
Not quite.
Dave with the one-liners. I love it. All right, speaking of you, Dave.
All right.
There's some messiness coming our way, huh?
Here's our 7-liner then, because the weather starts fine right now and then gets pretty drizzly tomorrow. Downright rainy on Friday, and that's the warm center of our big low pressure system. The tail end, the cooler zone, starts to bring a rain and snow mix for Saturday and Sunday. And of course, we're looking at some pretty big storm watches and warnings to our west. Right now, it still looks like most of our area is off the big hook, but we still could be on the line for a trace to 2 inches of snow both the weekend days. Then we improve a little bit on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We get a mostly cloudy sky, but dry conditions, and we'll try to warm back into the 40s. So the lower 70s today, again, may have been the last time we see those for 2019.
Oh, all right. We enjoyed you while you were here. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you at 10.